A very good evening. The Public Service Commission has announced the appointment of Timothy Wilson from Washington, D.C. as Niue's next Chief of Police. Wilson is no stranger to the people of Niue, having served the Niue community in both Niue and New Zealand for many years. Wilson will be moving to Niue with his family at the beginning of 2020 to take up his new role as Chief of Police. The PSC states 2 highly exceptional candidates were shortlisted and interviewed for the post of Chief of Police for the next 3-year term. At the conclusion of that process, the Commission has offered both interviewed candidates senior roles within the Niue Police, a strategy that will not only secure both candidates but also strengthen the senior management and decision-making level of the department, according to PSC. Tony Edwards, who completed his second term in the Chief of Police role in July 2019, will stay on with the department, ensuring there is some aspect of continuity from his previous Chief of Police role. He will move across to National Disaster Management Coordination, an area where he has shown considerable strengths and passion for in recent years. It is envisioned that Edwards will be able to continue his work with the National Disaster and Coordination Committee and build on the good work that he has already achieved. The Commission thanks Edwards for all the good work that he has done whilst in the Chief of Police role over the last 6 years and wishes him all the success in his new NDMO role. These appointments also coincide with the arrival of another expatriate from Fiji who will work from the Crown Law Office to bolster the prosecution capabilities of the department and will look to recruit more police officers in the coming months. The Commission hopes that these new look changes, coupled with the opening of a brand new operations centre at Fonuakula, will mark the transformation of the Niue Police into a modern and much improved organisation that will deliver quality services to the people of Niue. The Secretary to Justice and the Registrar of the Niue High Court, Darren Tohovaka, is encouraging people who have cases before the next sitting of the Niue High Court to ensure they are well prepared. Tohovaka was on Radio Sunshine's crossover program with PMN yesterday afternoon. Darren Tohovaka said that the Justice Department will not be processing incomplete and late applications, which he says is very common practice as people leave things to the last minute. He advises the public that to avoid any disappointment, he encourages those who wish to submit an application for the court sitting in March next year to start preparing now. The Secretary for Justice said that they want to encourage people to complete their applications properly and ensure that their paperwork is in order for at least 1 month before the sitting of the court. The Registrar of the Niue High Court said that the Justice Department is looking to introduce new practices in future. This will include what is called the adjournment practice, which is expected to address some of the concerns raised by Niueans abroad who would arrive in Niue for the court sitting only to find that the case had been adjourned because of a last-minute request by the other party. The next sitting of the Niue High Court will start from the 25th to the 28th of this month. The National Certificate of Educational Achievement, or NCEA, external exam started over the weekend on Sunday with the Biology Level 1. 76 students are sitting NCEA across 3 levels this year, 36 students for Level 1, 23 students for Level 2, and 17 for Level 3. The exams range from anywhere from 1 paper to more than 10 papers. The last exam will be on the 1st December with Level 1 Social Studies. The biology exam for Level 1 was held at the USB lecture room last Sunday. There were 8 students who took the paper, and some spoke about their surprise to find the third part of the exam was on a subject area that they had not studied during the year. BCN News contacted the principal of Niue High School yesterday, who said that he had spoken to the science head of department and the teacher for Biology Level 1. Both said that the subject areas that came up in the exam were all covered in the course teachings. This statement contradicts the students' concerns, but the school has not responded whether the students' allegations will be further investigated. And finally, the Minister for Natural Resources, Delton Tangilangi, will lead a group to the UN Climate Summit in Spain next month. The UN Climate Summit, known as COP or Conference of the Parties, are global conferences in the course of which action for climate policy is negotiated. NCEA has participated in the annual conference of the parties, most recently the COP24 in Poland and COP23 in Bonn, Germany. COP25 begins on 2nd December and ends on Friday, 13th December. And that's your BCA News for tonight. Thank you for joining us. Do join us same time tomorrow. Until then, have a good evening.